Hellboy stars Ron Perlman, Doug Jones, Selma Blair, John Hurt, as well as Rupert Evans. This movie tells the story of Hellboy, who works for an agency that takes care of paranormal sightings. When Hellboy gets word of an evil madman on the loose, himself, his sidekick Abe, and a girl with fire powers must team up to stop him. Let me say this right off the bat. This movie is really good. Hellboy is a very fun comic book movie that's very underrated. Let's talk about the performances. Ron Perlman owns the role of Hellboy. He is one of the best actors cast as a superhero, and he is definitive in this role. Doug Jones is also good as Abe Sapien. John Hurt was also really good as Hellboy's human father. His relationship with Hellboy was also a strong point. Selma Blair and Rupert Evans also did really well for their roles. The action scenes were very entertaining. The musical score is also really good. There is one flaw with this movie, and that flaw is the villain is very weak. But other than that, this is a very fun movie. Hellboy gets an A. Hellboy 2: The Golden Army stars Ron Perlman, Doug Jones, Selma Blair, John Hurt, as well as Luke Goss. This movie follows Hellboy, Liz, and Abe, who are facing off against an underworld prince who has plans to reclaim the Earth. Let me say this right off the bat. This movie is phenomenal. Hellboy 2: The Golden Army, for me, is better than the first one. Ron Perlman is absolutely amazing in this movie. He does an even better job in this movie than he did in the first one. It was also really cool to see Abe Sapien get a bigger role in this movie. The banter back and forth between Ron Perlman and Doug Jones was definitely one of the best parts of the movie. This movie also has a pretty good villain with very understandable motives. The action scenes in this movie are absolutely incredible. The movie also does a really good job of further expanding the world. Hellboy 2: The Golden Army is one of my favorite movie sequels. Hellboy 2: The Golden Army gets an A+.